Let's talk about the Illinois Department of Transportation. That's a thing, right? That still exists. You wouldn't know it based on the condition of some of these roads, and especially the medians and side areas. The grass on the other side of the shoulder. I don't know. There was a time, it did exist, that I remember driving on the interstate, or riding on the interstate rather, because it was that long ago. No, I was driving. And the grass wasn't as high as the guardrail. And the weeds weren't as tall as the fence. And you didn't have new trees growing up in the middle of wherever. Because it was mowed and taken care of. Now anymore, it's like the first 12, 15 feet off the corner of anything. But I'm driving right now and I see crabgrass and chickweed and it's just all these gross weeds and taller grasses, and I get like Illinois is a prairie state, whatever. But last I checked, the roadway, the area next to the roadway, was not intended to be a environmental protection area. Could be wrong, but I didn't ever see that legislation passed. What instead has happened is our state is so short of cash that they don't want to send anybody out to mow until it gets dangerous or until it gets too bad. Let's put it this way. You invite somebody over to your house for a meal, perhaps a game to play, a board game. Are you going to have last night's dinner still on the table? Dirty plates, silverware, half-empty glasses? No. Well, Illinois' roads have last month's dirty dishes hanging out right now. And it's disgusting. If I were a visitor from another state, and maybe some people, most people, don't pay attention to this kind of thing. They're too concentrated on where they're going and trying to get there fast to take in their surroundings. I can accept that. But the point of the matter is, if you're driving through this state on vacation or on business, or even just because it's your regular commute, you're coming from Indiana, Wisconsin, Iowa, any of them, and you come into Illinois and you see the sorry state of our landscaping near the roadway, it's not going to make you feel welcome. And I get that it's not like the welcoming committee is at the state line in every possible area saying, hey, welcome to Illinois, we're glad you're here, take a look at our grass. But also, like, if you're going to spend millions of dollars to put in these new, what I see as seemingly useless guardrails with the cables and little miniature I-beams, then why are you going to let weeds grow up next to the poles and cover them? That doesn't look like you want it to protect anybody. Like, oh yeah, we put this in, but we're not going to take care of it, so when it actually needs to be used and protect somebody and save somebody, it's not going to be in good working order. And just for maintenance sake too, like, okay, let's say like this one right here is bent. Somebody clearly hit it. It's got to come out. Somebody's got to come out and fix that. But they have to work around the weeds and the grass and all this stuff that's growing up around the sides. That doesn't make their job any easier. It's just disappointing to me as a citizen of this state, a resident of this state, rather, that we can't take some time to maintain this area next to our highways and our interstates. The other half of this is the roads themselves. I'm not a civil engineer or mechanical engineer or whatever kind of engineer takes care of the roads or designs them or puts them together. I'm not one of those. probably do a little bit of research and find out something about them. But the point is, what dictates whether you fix a section of road or not? Because some of the stuff that's brand new, sidebar, there's a police officer on the side with his lights flashing. Nobody pulled over, and everybody's in the left lane going 60 miles an hour around him. Folks, clearly, dude's busy. He's not going to stop what he's doing to come after you right away. You don't got to go 60 miles an hour past him. He's pulled off the side. You can go. You can move over to the left lane, but you can still keep moving at a comfortable pace. Unlike the gentleman that I'm behind right now. Anyway, the roadways, like, it doesn't make sense how they choose which patches to fix and repair. And how long it takes them to do it. Good grief, road construction takes so long. I don't understand how we can justify paying 20 people, I've said this before, to stand next to one machine for 3 weeks, 8 weeks, 12 weeks at a time, and we can't send somebody out to mow the grass. Have one of those guys do it. They're getting paid to stand there anyway. Bring out one of the grass cutters with your construction equipment and have them mow the area while they're standing around waiting for their boss to tell them what to do. But again, I don't understand the system and I don't know how it works, so I could be totally off base there. But there are plenty of road areas that I drive past every day that could use some attention and are not getting it. So I would like to be able to learn how that system works and how they choose which areas to fix and which to let continue to go to crap. See you this afternoon.